So I go, sure, I might need some good stories though. As in like, okay, fine with it, but instead of just being like, sure, you can reschedule on me, right? She just said she came back from Vegas. She said she had a crazy time. Look, I'm gonna demand a Vegas story, right? I'm totally fine with, let's reschedule, no problem, no big deal, totally good to see you. But let's give her a little shit test. Let's put her on the spot a little bit. Again, making it non-boring, keeping it man to woman, keeping it more fun. So she goes, you might get them, smiley face, right? So that's very positive. She's liking things. That's all very positive. Okay, so then I go, same time. Yes, same time is fine. Just logistics, figuring out when we're going to meet up. So I go, and this is kind of a ways off now. It's 2 days off, so I need to make sure that things stay warm. So I just make sure that we keep a little bit of a flirtatious vibe. So I go, I'll look forward to seeing you. In the meantime, do you have a fun Vegas pic to share with me? I'm curious. Or to share, I'm curious. So she asked me for a pic earlier. It's a great time to get her to comply a little bit. She's very positive. She didn't comply on the date, so now I want to get her buying in. And what I'm essentially doing is creating a yes ladder. If she says yes to one thing and yes to another thing, she just gets used to saying yes to me, and that's a very good thing, right? And she already said she's already flirting back. She already had plans at one point. It'd be weird if she didn't send me a picture of some kind. She goes, LOL, I might. Let me look through the forbidden files, like emoticon. And then she goes, don't mind the scandalous boots. It was Vegas. Sends a picture. Sends a picture that's clearly like her trying to be hot, which is awesome. So I say, definitely don't mind the boots, winky face. I didn't necessarily need to send that. I do like sending a response when they send pictures though, because like when a girl sends a picture, on a certain level, she's looking for a bit of validation. So you don't want to be like, oh my God, you're so hot or something like that. But if you just completely leave it, a lot of times they feel like you're an asshole or like you don't care, and it can actually destroy comfort. And so as much as it's high value and you want to kind of keep them hanging a little bit, and maybe like what I would say is delay on the response so they can get like a little weird about it. And if they're gonna double or triple text you, like let them do it. But then eventually you want to give them that because again, you want to reward good behavior and not punish good behavior, right? If they're sending you pictures, if they're doing things that are helping move the interaction forward, you want to reward it. Also understand that they'll meet up with you because they feel more comfortable with you, not necessarily because they have to feel more attracted to you. So I am a fan of sending something after. So I sent it here just to like kind of give her some validation. But again, it's something that doesn't require a response. And then I called her to set up plans. And then she didn't get back to me, which was pretty weird, but I just left it. I didn't get all needy and weird about it. And I just texted her the next day when we were supposed to meet up. I said, hey, her name, never heard back last night, but may I plan on libation and good conversation this evening? She responds, hey Todd, sorry I was on the phone last night when you called and I totally forgot to call back. Yes, we're still on for later. And then from here on, it's pretty much just arranging logistics, so I'll read through it pretty quickly. I live in Hollywood. Do you live in Venice Beach area? It would make me happier to go somewhere near me if you don't mind. I don't want to drive out that far. So I go, I don't want to drive to her, so I'm like, LO, I can send an Uber for you if that makes it easier. She doesn't respond, so then I go, call me when you're free. And then she just sends an address, where to pick her up. I say, when do you want me to send it now or in a few minutes? She says, now is fine. I send her a picture of the Uber. She says, thank you. Tell her when it's arriving. And then there's this back and forth where I'm communicating with the Uber driver and her to try and set them up and make sure they meet each other. We handle that. She says, I'm in the car now. Cool, see you soon. Smiley face. I'm in the back. Let me know when you're here and I'll come meet you. And she goes, I'm here. Don't know where here is, etc. So she's come to me. We're on the date, etc.